Hello, my name is Mars, and I am. This is my first devlog. It is February 3rd, 2026. Uh, my game. I think it's uh, necessary to talk about my game, what my ideas is for it, since it is my first devlog. I'm working on a pixel game, top-down murder mystery kind of thing. You are a detective into Haunted Mansion, and you are solving a murder mystery, uh, working with ghosts to figure out what happened or what is going to happen. I don't know. I don't know yet. Uh, that is just the gist of it. I'm using Resident Evil 2 as a partial inspiration for this game. Definitely like the inventory system I want, and the kind of like room to room, having certain keys open certain doors kind of thing. I like that a lot. Uh, that's my inspiration. I'm very, very new to this game dev stuff. I've done it for like maybe a month or two total, like days I've worked on it. I've been very much on and off for a while now. Uh, yeah, uh, I've had multiple ideas for games. I had this one game for like a medieval, fantasy, platformer game that I might still do in the future. That's very ambitious right now. I'm not gonna do that. And I had one where it's like a pirate ship survival game I wanted to do, but I'm like, no, I lost inspiration to do that. Now I'm working on this cool murder mystery kind of game, and I watched all three Knives Out movies, so I'm kind of an expert now with murder mysteries. I'm also reading uh, Agatha Christie. Sorry if I butchered your name. Murder on the Orient Express. I have read how many pages? 9. Actually, is that even like 9? Okay, it is 9. Usually it doesn't about like there's like an about me section or introduction thing. I usually skip over. I probably should. I also don't read books ever, so I'm probably not gonna finish that, but I should research my game. I should have written a script for this video. I'm sorry. Uh, Trying to remember what I said my past video when I screwed up using the wrong audio. Mike, sorry. Trying to organize it better. This is my notebook. This is my coding, coding Bible. All right. I have little tabs here I added to it. It feels very uh, performative. You know, like you see on TikTok and all that. Oh, where's my matcha in my tote bag? I don't actually know what the matcha is. I know it's green, and that's about it. I thought it was like mocha, and like everyone online was like misspelling mocha, but I didn't realize, why is a mocha green? It's not mocha, it's matcha. I also don't have a tote bag. Why would I have a tote bag? Sorry. Uh, yeah, I've got tabs here. Well, I don't need that. Four-wave movement is just coding, basic, like coding, code. It's just code, basic code. So I can remember the basics. I'm saying basic a lot. Uh, so if I do want to start a game, all I gotta do is look at this and boom, pop in my head. I know how to do it. So it's less time spent trying to search up on the internet, like, what do I do? Completely forgot what I'm doing, and just look at this real quick. And I feel like it helps a lot. I have four-way movement. I have array definition. I have written the array definition uh, and examples. I am so sorry. Uh, I'm not gonna edit this video, by the way. It's just a devlog, and I feel like they are better, more genuine if it's just raw. Uh, I was gonna say a sex joke, but I'm serious. Okay, this is a dev log. First one, I'm so serious right now. I'm using GameMaker Studios, using the GameMaker language. Uh, GameMaker Studios is meant for like pixel games. I don't know if I should say simpler games, but simpler games. Definitely more beginner friendly. But also no game maker studio, no game development studio is beginner friendly. They're all hard to learn. Mainly just because I'm a very slow learner, and I struggle a lot with learning. I'm sure it's just me. I have a progress tab, where it's what I had done, what I want to get done. Basically, I have four-way movement done. I have collisions, like colliding with a wall. So your characters just walk through a wall. I have room warping. I call it that. Basically, it's when you walk into, the older games, a game couldn't not have loading screens. You walk like Skyrim, you walk into a building, there's a loading screen, and boom, you're in a new room. Basically, it's just like in Game Maker Studios, you can have multiple rooms. And your character is teleported from one room to another. Next video, I have a way to screen record. I don't know if I have to use an app for this or whatever. And then I have 8-way movement. Basically, it's just 4 directions plus diagonal. And I have sprites for each direction of the 8 directions. So you can actually your character going up, down, left, right, and diagonals for everything. That's all I've done. I also have like uh, sprites for the room, floor, walls, doors, even. I don't know that. It's temporary stuff. I'm probably gonna change later on. What I will / want to add an inventory system, which I'm currently working on, NPCs, dialogue, enemies, which I have an idea for enemies. I'll get back to that later. Room transitions. Right now it's just instant transition. There's no transition. It's just instant warp teleportation. I don't want that. I want a fun little transition. Lighting system, because you're set in a game is set in an abandoned mansion. I want there to be and it to be dark. Abandoned. No one's gonna be in there. And the 8-way movement. Sorry, I've checked it off. So I know it's done. Uh, last tab is object dash warp. It's for me. I don't really talk about it. I'm pants right now. I'm not wearing any pants. I do have the heated blanket on though, so that's nice. Sorry, serious. I said I was gonna talk about something. I forgot because I'm stupid. Enemies. Thank you. Enemies. Uh, Basically, I'm thinking it's an old abandoned mansion. Again, sorry. I should talk about my game fully before I talk about the rest of this video. Kind of blanking. Oh my god. Uh, Game is set in like the 1800s. You're detective, London, fancy. You get the kind of half cloak. You got the deerstalker hat, cap, whatever you want to call it. Very, very much kind of exaggerated. Uh, you have a little smoker pipe thing. I don't know the specific name for that pipe. I don't know. Uh, he's gonna have a magnifying glass. He's gonna use maybe a clipboard. When were clipboards invented? Hey Siri, when were clipboards invented? Fuck. 1870 to 1871. I think my game is set earlier before that. I gotta move the game later in time now. I gotta have a clipboard. That's conversation for another video. Uh, The enemies in the game, is you work with ghosts, right? So maybe they're bad ghosts and they possess like light armor, because you know like old castles and mansions, like they got like displayed armor sets, kind of like around the hallways because they're rich and they want to flex it and all that. Maybe like this evil ghost, kind of like I don't know, like just possessing it and coming after you, because you can't really hurt you as a ghost, right? Because they're a ghost, you know. So they possess the knight armor set. Yes, no. If you're watching this, please comment like your opinions on all this. Cause I don't know. I don't know what's good or not. I'm very new to game development. I've played games all my life. Every single category of game there is, I played it. Not one though. Not specifically not one kind of type of game. Booty Farm 2, or in fact any Booty Farm game. Haven't played that. Sorry. I'm not going to make a Booty Farm type game. So if you are hoping for that kind of thing, maybe when it gets tight, you know, and then I do it. But right now I'm fine. No, thank you. Uh, I'm rambling, so that's a sign to stop this video. Uh, Thank you for watching. If you watch this, probably not, but if you do, I appreciate it. I don't have an outro yet. I don't think I will. Uh, yeah, like, subscribe if you want to. I don't blame you. I suck at this stuff. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.